So I was gonna update you guys. As you know, my wheelchair is problematic, like I said last night, on so many levels, but now it's also not really safe because it's sort of kind of a little bit in need of a tune-up. This brake over here, I think, is the one. So when you unlock my wheelchair, the brake is supposed to stay stationary. So like it always is in this position. Then when it's locked, it's always in this position. This brake is wiggling around. It's not staying in a position. So, yeah. The good news is that that brake is still braking the wheelchair. It's not like I can't brake my wheelchair on that side, but it is a sign that the brake is degrading, so it needs to get tuned up. And the company that I got my wheelchair from basically did nothing. I've had this chair for 2 years, and they've never so much as done a general maintenance check or taught me how to do my own maintenance check, because you know, I access my own ports, so I got no problem doing my own wheelchair stuff. I contacted a different company than the ones who got me this wheelchair and asked them if they could do anything to help me fix this one, because we've stopped all dealings with my original medical equipment company just because they were so unprofessional, seems to lowball it, but basically they weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing. So I switched companies, and I think I finally found one that I like because they're super nice on the phone. And I got an appointment for next week, which is like super soon, because whenever I would try to make an appointment with my other medical supply company, it was months of waiting, and I'd have to call them multiple times to remind them that I'm waiting for an appointment. This company made an appointment, and they're 2 hours away, so we weren't super pumped about the drive, but they're gonna send somebody out to my house, so I don't have to do the drive, to do just a total tune-up on my wheelchair and see what's going on with the brake. So I'm really excited about that because this company can also order me a new wheelchair. So this wheelchair is like, condition-wise, it could probably run for quite a few more years and be functional. Like, you know, not super dangerous to be in. But it has so many problems, and some of them can't be modified, that basically I need an entirely new wheelchair because I'm in it full time now. So we've been waiting and waiting and waiting to hopefully find a company that can order me a new wheelchair and actually get it right this time. And it kind of looks like this company will hopefully be able to do that. At the very least, they'll be able to tune up my current chair, and then it'll be safer for me, which is good. My morning hair looks crazy. Speaking of crazy, Sherlock has been super crazy this morning. Buddy, don't chew on my wheelchair. You're probably the reason it's falling apart. Chew on that. We have like cool down time, it's not timeout, that we put him in his crate when he gets too crazy puppy for like a few minutes. He's already had to do that twice today. So, definitely very antsy this morning. But he seems to be calming down, thank God. Also, he stole one of my socks. That's a sock. He stole it. He was super pumped though. It was really cute. My pump is beeping, so I thought I'd vlog a little bit while waiting for my fluids to finish. I had some pancakes this morning that my sister cooked for me, and that's pretty much left me full all day, but I felt like kind of a blood sugar crash. So I ate some Skittles. Am I the only person in the world that absolutely hates the green Skittles? Like, I will eat all of the other flavors, but the green Skittles are just nasty. I'm actually still waiting to hear back from my doctor about the test results from my swallow test and my, you know, kind of basic metabolic panel to tell them if I'm malnourished. The results of the swallow test I don't think are online, but the like blood test is online, and from what I could decipher, basically my vitamins aren't low, but I do have a few things that are low that put together are a sign of malnutrition, which, like, big shocker, I don't really eat great, so I don't know if maybe the reason I haven't heard back is like a good bad thing. It's difficult when you're chronically ill because it's like a good thing when the test shows something because it's something that can be fixed, but it's also a bad thing because obviously there's something wrong. So I don't know if the fact that I haven't heard back from the doctor might be a good thing, that they found something and they're working on a plan. I don't know if it's a good thing that I haven't heard from my GI doctor. Maybe he is coordinating with my other GI doctor and they're coming up with a plan for me, or maybe the test actually showed something that can be, you know, treated, which would be great. I don't really know. But in the meantime, my GI symptoms are pretty annoying. I guess those turkey hot dogs, I guess they weren't really settling very well because I didn't have one yesterday and I didn't puke, which is a good thing, but also I was kind of excited because they weren't giving me severe pain directly after I ate them like most things do. So I was like, hey, I might have found a source of protein that I can actually tolerate. Apparently not. So I'm still lacking in protein. Like, I really don't tolerate foods that are high in protein very well, I guess. I actually am considering, I have recently come to my attention that this formula called Kate Farms exists, and it's like free of all of these common allergens, which is good for me because I have a lot of allergies. And it's supposedly, well, they make a feeding tube formula, but it can also be taken orally. So it's really expensive, which I don't like, so I'm hoping maybe I can get insurance to cover it, but I'm thinking it might be a good option for me to try to switch to that as, you know, maybe not my only diet, but like I can eat that to supplement the nutrients I'm not getting from my actual diet, because my actual diet definitely is not high in nutrients. I mean, I subsist off of Skittles, potatoes, and bread. Not very nutritious. So, you know, I'm looking into that to see if maybe I can try that to kind of up my nutrition, because I just feel really weak and shaky and fatigued a lot of the time, and I feel like that has gotten worse ever since my GI symptoms have gotten worse. Guys, the weather is gonna kill my pops. So I took Sherlock outside to go potty because he has this wonderful habit of, like, the second you put him in his crate, he starts peeing. Like, putting him in his crate reminds him that he needs to pee. So I had to put him in his crate so I could flush my port after my fluids were done. So I took him outside, can't even hold the camera up, to go potty, and I was out there for like not even 3 minutes, and my heart rate jumped to like 145, 150. It is 92 degrees outside. What the heck is up with this? It's supposed to be fall. Like, I'm supposed to be getting my cold weather now. I need to move up north or somewhere like Alaska, because this sort of weather does not work for me. What you been up to, Nugget? Say, I've been sleeping. You so sleepy? Oh.
Drink some of your tea.
So sleep. Oh, you got a yawn on camera. Yeah, you can have some of my tea. You're such a good boy. Oh, you're such a good boy. Okay, see? Do you still have all your teeth? Oh, look! I can see some teeth poking out. Look! Guys, there's some teeth poking out right there. I can feel them. No wonder you're so upset. I'm sorry, little Nugget. Look at those gorgeous eyes, though. Sherlock! He's a good boy. Alright, so Sherlock, get your paws off. Good boy. My sister made me some... I'm sorry you're upset. She made me some good potty noodles, which are typically a safe food for me. That we thought would be safe for me to eat. And I ate them. And then I puked a bunch. So, guess they weren't safe for me to eat. I guess I had pancakes this morning. And then I ate like within the next 12 hours. So I guess it was just asking too much of my stomach to put up with 2 non-nutritious meals today. Because, like, to clarify, I had pancakes. That was it. I didn't have pancakes with sausage and eggs. I didn't have pancakes with French toast. I didn't have 10 pancakes. I had 3 very thin, very small pancakes. And then I had some Skittles when my blood sugar crashed. And then at like 7:30 at night, oh no, 8 o'clock, it was past 8 at night, I had a very small bowl of just noodles. Now there was other things in these noodles, you know, she had like spinach and some mushroom and some chicken. I didn't eat any of that because it would have been too rough on my stomach. Just noodles. Puke to that. So, my gastroparesis is definitely in some weird stomach flare-up state. Still waiting to hear back on those results from my doctor to see what he thinks about my nutritional status and about, like, can I swallow correctly? In the meantime, I guess I'm stuck on a Skittle diet because nothing else really seems to be settling well. Right, Betty? Oh, do you want to show them your sensory snake? Where is it? What'd you do with your sensory snake? What? Where is it? Are you laying on top of your sensory snake? Sherlock, that's not very nice. Oh, another one of Sherlock's new prizes is this sensory snake thing. And he likes to chew on it, and it's helping with his teething. Right, Nugget? Oh, there you go. Very sweet. I can't even remember where I put my PJs this morning. Well, today has been an interesting day for me. On one hand, I'm super relieved that we seem to have found a durable medical equipment company that can hopefully help me fix some of the problems I'm having with my wheelchair. On the other hand, yet another day of vomiting that has left me thoroughly exhausted and drained and feeling like my body is just kind of fighting to keep it together when it's not getting the nutrients it needs, if that makes sense. I know there are people that have it a lot worse. They start flacking out from malnutrition. They're dropping weight like crazy. I don't know why my body doesn't seem to follow the typical, hello Sherlock, the typical patterns of losing weight. But I can say that my heart rate gets really high. I do start getting pre-syncope fits when I don't eat. And I get severe fatigue. And I do ultimately lose weight once I'm pretty far into a flare. And when I do drop weight, it's like 5 pounds overnight. So I seem to have really rapid weight loss when it does occur. So I guess I'm glad that I'm not dropping weight that fast, because then I would have no option other than hospitalization and probably a feeding tube. But on the other hand, it is frustrating to not be eating a lot, but to still not be fitting into the box of malnutrition like it's typically considered to be. Even though I do have 2 doctors backing me up that I am malnourished, it's still frustrating for me as a patient to just not fit into that box, I guess. I don't know. Weird things to be frustrated about. So anyways, I guess I'm gonna go try to find my pajamas and go to bed. I have a really bad headache now, and I'm just feeling generally pretty gross, so yeah. Just gonna try to rest, I guess. Sherlock's already in bed, so hopefully he'll sleep soon. You hot there, puppy? I'll turn on the AC in a sec. So yeah, has been my day. Thank you for watching today's vlog, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.